Hello and welcome to Minion Elite's YouTube channel. It is the 8th of November and I am your host Beardy. Today we are looking at the next war that I have for replays. This is going to be against the clan The Peaceful. War finished 125-114. I have some apologies to make for Sabre Victory and MVVM. Unfortunately there was a Supercell maintenance break and just as I was getting the recordings on for those I lost them. So apologies on that. Tactical Titans, I will just quickly do a show on the stats. It was a farm war, so I'm not doing any replays. Perfect by us. Most heroic attack Marcus. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it to that. Yeah, the next one is against the Peaceful. Really awesome war. Finished 125-114, like I said, and they're a good team. Unfortunately, they were really just two-star clan in terms of their tactics. There was a few clear-ups done by the Town Hall 10s to try and pick up some points as well, but as you can see, none of them tried any three-star attacks at all, which is really what was the big major difference there with our clan and theirs. Even as we go into the Town Hall 9 side, you can actually see that a lot of the attacks were really just two-star attacks, which that's not what wins wars, not especially against us anyway. And yeah, it went like that. On our side of it, I don't think I've showed the war stats yet, so we'll do that. Most heroic attack is Dennis, and most heroic defense is True. And then yeah, it's team stats. 6-star war going to DoggyDoor. Kim's just slightly missing out on her 6-star war, as did Squints. Poseidon, no, 6 stars. Marcus, 6 stars. Well done, guys. Jesse, 6 stars. Lil Lucas. Mr. Sasquatch, Chip, Chief Rick, all well played, guys. And then Matt and Max Power just slightly missing out on their 6-star wars. Never mind, guys. But yeah, Tin Man and Mollusco, they got 6-star wars. And then all to finish off with our scouts at the bottom. Okay, on to defences now. And we get good defences from Squints. He took 3. Well played, buddy. And still didn't get 3-starred, so even better. Kevin took 4 attacks and didn't get 3-starred. Well played, buddy. Jesse as well, 5 attacks and didn't get 3-starred. Well played. 6 from Lil Lucas as well. And also 6 from True. And he didn't get 3-starred, so really good defending there from True. Chip got 3. Max Power also sustained 3, which is well played. Sasquatch 3. So quite a few bases there that caused the other team quite a big problem, which is also, I think, what helped with having the significant points advantage over the other team there. Right, okay, moving on to some replays now. And the first one I'm going to show you is by Admiral. Okay, the first attack I've got to show you is by Admiral against the number 1. Starting off with the kill squad coming in from the bottom here. His plan is to take out the air defense and the queen. I think the biggest reason why I'm going to show you this base is because it's an internet design. It is one that's been 3-starred by all of us so many times it's ridiculous. So this is more just basically for the Peaceful, really, since they didn't show any 3-star attacks on their side. I thought I'd show you this one as it's one of the very easiest bases to 3-star by our clan. So yeah, what he does first is he comes in from the bottom with the kill squad, takes out the dragon. We got a scout first to make sure we figured out what was in the clan castle first, whether it was a hound or a dragon. Gives us a little bit of insight so we know exactly what our troop combinations need to be. And then after we've taken out the bits we need to take out with the kill squad, in come the hounds and the loons. Starting from the 4-5 o'clock angle, we work all the way around to the 12 o'clock angle, anti-clockwise. First dumping down some haste spells to speed up the loons towards the middle, and then a rage spell to add some further damage to some of the more higher hit point buildings like the Expo. And then as the loons come over to the middle, it's then just a case of rage and freeze, so they don't touch the loons, and then the loons can also then do as much damage as possible with the rage. Really simplistic 3-star to get. With a little bit of practice, because you can see these bases time and time again on normal attacks, you can 3-star it really easily. And Admiral being the person to show off his stuff this time round, isn't the first time that Admiral or any of the other Town Hall 10s have 3-starred this base. We do it quite often, and we seem to see it every war, so it's not exactly something we don't get to practice on a lot. And yeah, boom. The base is destroyed. Okay, this is an attack by DoggyDoor against the number 11 here. Another lava loon attack. First with the kill squad, obviously to try and take that air defense and the queen out. Slightly different base design this is why I'm showing you this particular replay. DoggyDoor did also do a really awesome 3-star queen walk attack as well, which was really sublime. I think the actual plan hopefully is to try and get 2 air defences. I'm not sure why the split on the king and the queen here. But the king has got the queen. Maybe the plan was just to get the queen with the king and the air defence on the top now with the queen. Unfortunately, the Inferno takes out the queen before she gets a shot off at the single shot Inferno, but nevertheless, the hounds and loons now coming in from the bottom. Starts from the 9 o'clock angle, working anti-clockwise round to the 3 o'clock angle. See, they completely covered that side there, and then now beginning with some rage spells and hopefully a freeze spell just there to then freeze off that multi-shot Inferno. As now the loons are now going to push up with the rage spells straight over the top of that freeze spell and take out the Inferno. Really awesome there. Hope you guys from Peaceful are watching this. This is how you 3-star Town Hall 10s. A lot of planning and mapping went in here by Echo. He's really good attacker. And then we're on to clear up. And boom, the base is destroyed. Okay, the next attack to show you is from the number 11, Luke. This is also another lava loon attack here. Slightly lower heroes as well than normal. So very well played for Luke for pulling this off. Most of the defences are Town Hall 9 with the exception of the Infernos. He does have 2 free spells for that though. King's gone on a bit of a slight wander there, so he's not going anywhere near where the air defence is, although he's now coming back round. And the queen, unfortunately for her, has also been taken out as well. So a lot of work to do here by Luke. He hasn't managed to take out the queen or the air defence. Completely against the run of play for him. I'm sure he wasn't expecting this to happen. So what makes this attack a really good attack is the improvisation that he has to use to make sure he pulls it off. As you can see, he's put down loons to each of the point defences to help them move straight up. Free spells straight down over the Infernos, just as those loons are now coming up. And with that, he's got also rage spells to speed them straight over to the other side to get to those other air defences as quickly as possible. He's got to work quickly here to make sure he gets to those air defences before they take out the loons. And he does that absolutely immaculately here. Really buzzing attack from Luke. And straight on to clean up. Boom, the base is destroyed. Awesome attack, Luke. Well played, buddy. Okay, the next attack I've got to show you is by Kim, the number 15. She's taking on a fully maxed Town Hall 9 here. First off, she's coming in at the 6 o'clock angle, working a path with the golems, preparing for the heroes to come in. A couple of witches in the clan castle. And here comes the king. Queen, slightly different deployment to where the king was. She's going to work her way up over towards the jump spell. Really good pathing though, to make sure she goes over that jump spell. King has worked his way a little bit more towards the 8 o'clock angle. Hopefully he should get towards that Expo and take that down. The assistance of the poison spell and the couple of wizards and witches, the clan castle is about to get taken down, and hopefully also the queen. Hogs now coming in surgically, working their way from the 3 o'clock angle anti-clockwise round to the 12 o'clock angle at the moment. Still four hogs spare. They're coming in to take on the wizard tower at the top there. King has now busted his moves straight into the middle there to start adding some extra assistance for the hogs. Whilst the queen is basically just started clear up on that side really. Some wizards at the top have now just started their clean-up process now that the towers have been cleared from there. And you can see the hogs have just then come up to the last tower. Really, really awesome attack by Kim. Avoided the double bombs really well as well. Brilliant stuff. Boom, base destroyed. Okay, the next attack I've got to show you is by Marcus against the number 17. Really enjoyed this attack as it seemed to go really, really clutch at the end. So really, really awesome attack to pull off the 3-star. You see he's coming in from the 1-2 o'clock angle here and pushed straight in with his king and his queen. Slight wandering there by the king and the queen. Put the poison spell down to get hold of that drag. Queen's still moved up though. She's coming to hopefully then take on the clan castle. The golems have moved into the patch where the queen was hiding. Clan castle is now taken out along with the queen, and in come the hogs. Hogs working from 4 o'clock angle and the 5 o'clock angle. You can see a couple of wizards and skeletons also doing some clean up along that 4 o'clock angle and working their way round. Straight away triggering those bombs one at a time. Perfect deployment there from Marcus to make sure that happens. You can see though the hogs were somehow still getting themselves slowly killed off, which was totally against the run of play really for Marcus. He ended up only having about 4 or 5 hogs with still about 6 or 7 towers to take out. So it was a little bit against the run of play, and the queen also got taken out quite dramatically. You can see here that the hogs are doing their best, but the Expo is absolutely massacring absolutely everything. It's done a really good defense here for the Expo, and slowly is taking everything out, along with the assistance of the king as well, which is doing a little number on everything really. When will that Expo die? You can see lots and lots of skeletons and wizards coming up. Finally that Expo goes down. Really, really awesome stuff there. That Expo really put it on the line of whether that attack was going to make it or not. And boom, the base is destroyed. Awesome attack, Marcus. Well played, buddy. And next attack I've got to show you is by Poseidon against the number 20. He's doing a earthquake go lava loon attack here. Starting off with getting the clan castle lure from the 10 o'clock angle. Straight down with the poison spell, take out those loons straight away. While that's going on, the earthquake spell comes in, opens up a massive compartment, 2 air defences, and access right into the middle there. And then at the bottom he begins by doing a bit of a clear up job on a couple of the buildings that are out of the way of any tower defences, so he doesn't have to bring his golems in straight away. By getting those buildings out of the way, he's now created a good path to go straight towards the middle for his king and his queen. King walks straight over to the queen and takes her down. Brilliant stuff there. And with a heal spell and a bulked up king's ability, the barbarians around should now create masses of damage around that middle area. As soon as the queen goes down and that damage is created, the lava loons now come in. starting from the 8 o'clock angle, he's working his way round towards the 12 o'clock angle. Slowly working their way up the loons here. Still two hounds to pop. There goes one. And the loon's now just coming over to that last air defence to take him down. Still a hound to pop, and it just pops there, creating just the last needed clear up troops. The queen's going around as well to add to that clear up, so she should be able to do an immaculate job there. Plenty of loons left for the last of the defences that Pos is now coming up to. Really, really awesome attack there. And just a cannon to go. Buzzing attack. And boom, the base is destroyed. Awesome stuff there, Pos. Well played, buddy. Okay, Mr. Turtle's attacking the number 27 here. You can see he's coming from the 1-2 o'clock angle, pathing straight away with the wizards. And some wall breakers down to punch into the first compartment. Witches now, and a queen now coming in to work their way straight towards the middle. Just holding fire slightly on the king, not creating too much damage in the middle. That helps with the pathing for the queen to go down the middle. And in comes the king. King should hopefully walk straight over to where the queen is and the rest of the clan castle troops that have a poison spell deployed on them. And then Mr. Turtle begins his hog attack. He's using 2 to 3 hogs here, working on the point defences just on the 3 o'clock angle. They'll cluster together to start creating a bigger force of hogs to then come around to where the more levelled up towers are. Really awesome decision by Mr. Turtle there. His king triggering the bombs so that the hogs don't have to. And you can see the massive hog army that he's got left is now coming up to the last of the towers. Really, really awesome attack by Mr. Turtle there. And a heal spell over the bulk of where the last towers are, just to make sure they don't have any problems. Has got skeletons nibbling away at his hog's legs, but they should get taken out the moment the last of the towers go down. And we're on to clear up. Really awesome work there by Mr. Turtle. And he's got wizards all over the place to add to clear up and make sure that base gets down straight away. Boom, base destroyed. Awesome attack, buddy. Okay, the last attack I've got to show you for this video is Lil Lucas against the number 28. He's beginning his attack with a queen walk attack here, and he's coming from the 9-10 o'clock angle, slowly working his way towards the middle there. He's going to have a wizard come in to take on that collector there, just to make sure she starts heading downwards towards the queen. And then also a couple of defense hogs just to take out those point defense so that the wizard basically can carry on taking out the side defenses there. Just making sure to force that queen to go the direction that Lil Lucas wants to go. Poison spell going straight down there to start inflicting some damage on the dragon and the loon. Then the rage spell, this is basically to pump up those healers to keep the queen alive while she takes out the dragon. And then the rest of the kill squad starts coming in from the 12 o'clock angle and working down. You can see here the queen is put right on the limits here with taking on the high leveled queen. Really, really awesome attacking there by Lucas. He almost lost the queen as well, but judged it just right. And as you can see, the hogs are now coming in from the 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock angle, assisted with the kill squad. And then more coming in from the 4 or 5 o'clock angle, overlapping the heal spells just slightly there. But all the same, still doing brilliant, brilliant work. As all the hogs now come down towards the 6 o'clock area. He's got some hogs there, very, very low health HP, but gets them to stay alive just long enough for his last heal spell that's over that expo. Really, really awesome attack there by Lil Lucas. Now coming up to the last of the defences. And now on to clear up. King getting distracted back to the middle and then getting taken out by the king, and the queen just rolling around the rest of the base to finish off the clear up. Brilliant attack, Lil Lucas. Well played, buddy. Okay, that just about brings us up to speed with this war. I'd like to thank the Peaceful Clan for taking part. hopefully some of those 3-stars will help you learn a little bit about how to 3-star against other people, and maybe we'll see you again next time. As I said, thanks again for all your efforts, and take care. Thanks again. Bye bye.